Hey everyone. Hello, how are you? Can you hear me? Can you hear me well? Can you see my screen? Whoops. Yes. Hello Tocayo, how you doing? Hello Acid, Dian. There's that. What is it? This is Ayaz, right? This is Ayaz. You just change your handler? Hello Kumar, Stefan. Hello Francine. Hey Lilia, Betsboy, Tocayo, California. Yes, yeah, I kind of remember your face. Hello, Tasnim. Hello, David. Happy New Year for everyone. Thank you, Dipe. Yeah, thank you, guys. Happy New Year for all of you. And well, man, what a way to close out 2025, right? Uh, we went into the holiday break on fire. Like most of 90% of the days green, plus 200% on the account. And team, I ended the year locking, discipline, and fully in flow. No forcing, no revenge, just sticking to the system. Break retest boom, same size every day, reacting to clean levels, and letting the system, letting the break retest boom do the heavy lifting. And well, that consistency is what turned a strong month into a legendary finish. I'm grateful beyond words. But now we flip the page to 2026, right? So this is the year. This is the year we don't just talk about consistency. We live it, right? We live it. This is the year we make trading feel boringly predictable in the best way possible. This is the year we finally become the traders that we have always known we could be, right? So I have a few recommendations to make 2026 our most legendary year yet. All right. So let's do this. First, show up every single day. Consistency, guys. Consistency. Even when it's quiet, review your charts, journal yesterday, prep for tomorrow. Consistency compounds faster than any trade. Believe me. Second, protect your mind first. All right. Size stays the same, emotions stay in check. One bad day does not become a bad week because you are already prepared for it. All right. Number three, be ruthless with your playbook. This is very important. If it's not an A plus setup, it's a pass. All right. No exceptions. The market will test you, but reward the ones who wait. All right. And number four, celebrate the process, not just the P&L. Every day you stick to the rules is a win. I've told you several times. P&L, it's a lagging indicator of your progress. So be patient with your progress. It's not everything on the numbers. It's not everything on the P&L. Sometimes sticking to your rules or just hitting cash, it's a win in our books. All right. So we got the tools, we got the community, we got the edge. Now we just need to show up like it matters every single session. All right. I'm all in with you this year. All right. So let's make 2026 the one we look back and the one we look back and say that's when everything changed. All right. So guys, thank you for being here. I love you all. And now let's jump into today's action, and I'm gonna show you a few things that I did these previous sessions. All right. uh I'm watching a few new names. Welcome here, Oliver, Gustav, Enlisted Marketing, Black Road. I guys, is it me or we have new people? Welcome to this community, guys. If you are new, welcome to this community. If this is just the first time you are actually participating on the chat, thank you for being here. Thank you for being loyal to this community, and let's get started. So let me show you what I did today. All right. I actually took a first loss that is not here, and let me show you where I took this one here, right here. I was looking for something like this. Yeah. So what happened today? If guys, I have a question for you. Are you paying attention? Are you actually reading my weekly trading plan, my daily charts? Guys, if you are taking advantage of the trading plan and the charts every morning, just please send me a Y in the chat. I just want to know, I just want to understand if you guys are actually taking advantage of it and if they are useful, right? I mean, I'm yeah, I'm dropping my my heart there, but I'm not sure if it's helpful for everyone. All right, well, thank you guys, thank you guys. So this is something that we are double down this year. I've been trying to get you my best analysis of the market, and I've been trying to be very precise with my key levels, and I'm actually following my key levels and my plans. So right here, guys, what I was watching here. Okay, let me explain you what I was watching here. I was watching this 688.50 and this 689 key level. So if you remember last week, and I think 2 weeks ago, we have been flirting with 690 and 680 to the downside. So that was our range the past few days or maybe weeks. All right. So I was watching this. This rejection 680, 688.50, tried to reclaim 689. It failed. Peters in on the post of the channel. You can take a look there. So I was watching this rejection right here. It was below 689. But on this area here, this area is actually right here. This is SPY. Yes. Okay. So this area has been great for a few days, weeks. It's the previous all-time highs, 690, 690, 689, 690. All right. So that was the area I was watching here. So after this rejection, and then like going down this, I was looking at this pivot low. I mean, this kind of, like this was kind of the support area here. Then I was watching the break. Then it came back, retested, and it started dropping. So I said, like, okay, well, this might be my first chance here. So I entered into this position here, but it failed. Like, I mean, I took a loss here. Actually, it was a little bit bigger loss than expected. As you know, I try to stick to my 20-25% loss here, or most of the time. But here, this candle actually took me by surprise. It just launched too fast, and it took me like almost 30% here on my whole position. So yeah, I was like, well, what happened? But well, I was, like, I was just waiting patiently, and then I was looking at this position here. After looking at this, we have 1, 2, 3 bounces right here, 688. I was liking something like this. All the way to previous week high, right? All the way to previous week high. This actually worked. But look at this 689, 689.50. It has been a nightmare here. So it was supply here, It was supply here, supply here, supply here. So this area, it has been a huge struggle for SPY the past weeks. All right. So if bulls are gonna reclaim this previous week high, watch out with new all-time highs. All right. If the reclaim of this previous week high is gonna be our trigger to to go full bullish for this week. All right. But I mean, until we have a good reclaim, we are gonna stick to our system, right? We are gonna stick loyal to our playbook, to our setup. So this is exactly what I was watching here. All right, I was watching this rejection 689, 689.50. This gap fill. This is, look at this. It's very small, but if you go to the daily chart, you will see there was a small gap on the daily chart between Friday the 26th and Monday the 29th. It was a very small gap, but I mean, a gap, right? So I was watching this rejection here, came back, tried, failed to create new highs. Probably you remember this, right, guys? If you want to know about my system, the break retest boom, I recommend you to go to the October 15 video. I'm preparing something for you new. It's going to be released very soon. But I mean, if you want to start understanding the break retest boom, October the 15th, that's the video you want to watch, right? So right here, failing to create new highs, it was around 689. Another rejection right here. It kind of started creating this trend line here. So I took the rejection of right here, 689 here. This is a strong candle to the downside. It actually broke the level that it was holding this previous high of the day. So I decided to take my position right here. For being honest, my plan was a drop all the way to here, something like this. But it didn't work. It actually started like rejecting this pivot low. Can you see here? This kind of this level here. This is 688.20 something, 688.20. So I took most of my contracts around here between 50 and 60%. So even when I had a bigger loss than expected right here, I actually ended my day on the green. Why? Because I don't marry my bias. I don't have any ego trying to, oh, no, I'm right. This trade has to work right away. And that's the other thing, right? I mean, there's no room for ego when you are trading same day expiration. So what I did here, it's this rejection of, let's say this was an order block, all right? Let's say this was an order block. Let me draw it here. This was an order block here. So we broke, retested, rejected. I opened my position right here. Again, I paid for clarity. I think this has been my phrase for the past weeks or months, right? I paid for clarity, Neto, but this is kind of the breakout. Well, it's not, right? It's the break and retest of this order block. This is a market structure shift. Listen to this concept, guys. Market structure shift. All right. So we failed to create higher highs. So this is a lower high. This is a lower low. This is a lower high. This is a market structure shift. That the break retest boom, it's based on market structure shift, failing to create new highs. So we rejected this area here, this 689. And yes, I mean, I could be, like buying my contracts, I don't know, like maybe here. But well, I paid for clarity, right? I paid for this break. I waited for this candle to actually come back, retested this pivot low, and then when it started going down, I opened my position right here. And again, I was actually aiming to something like this. But after 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 attempts of breaking this 688.25 and we failed, I just took majority of my position around here below this box here. All right, it was a nice win, 64%. Well, actually, like my whole position was more around 45-50%. But anyways, I mean, it was a super nice, it was a super nice trade. For some reason, and I still don't understand why, the contracts were extremely cheap. I don't know. I don't know what happened. The contracts were extremely cheap. So look at this. I bought my contracts right here, 688.74. And you are gonna ask, Neto, why did you get 688 put if you bought on 688.74? Well, 687, it was like 20 cents. And it just didn't make sense for me. So I just went with the same strike. Even when this was ridiculously cheap, right? So I don't know what happened here. I don't know what happened here, for being honest. But well, I mean, it just worked. And what I do here, guys, and this is a very common question. Neto, how do you handle these kind of contracts if they are super cheap? Well, I mean, it's not a secret. Part of my playbook is staying consistent on size. All right. So I don't care how many contracts I get. I try to have the same dollar amount on every trade. Right. So that's really important. That's part of my playbook. That's part of my rules. You may have something different. It's okay. I mean, if you have a dynamic trade size positioning, that's fine. In my playbook, I trade the same size every day. Why? Because this is I mean, this is something that I like, right? It's like, I mean, if a trade goes against me, like it happened this morning, I mean, I'm not afraid, I'm not surprised. The numbers are very familiar to me, so I don't freeze. It's just like business as usual, right? But if you are changing your trade size on dollar amount every time, what right now it's a 15% stop loss, it could be double than your previous trade just because you changed your dollar amount, right? So it, part of my playbook, part of my style, part of my edge, it's to stay consistent on dollar amount. All right. And all right, Max, that's a very good question. You know what? I was actually leading the way to one of my students of the mentoring well, of the coaching program. He's on the coaching program. We were discussing key levels, and it just looked like very, very nice to take. Yeah. Did you change your rules? No, I didn't. It just, I try to stay away of charts after 11 in the morning. Uh, well, afternoon, not 11 in the morning, afternoon. 11 in the morning was when I was trading the tech names with SPY. I moved from 11 to 12. And yes, this is a little bit later, but it was because we were already hunting this move to the downside. All right. And guys, I want to show you what do you prefer? Would you like to go to QQQ and the other names, or would you like me to show you what I did on SPY the past days? So guys, if you can type on the chat. SPY past days. Hello, Luis. How you doing? I had the opportunity to say hi to Luis now on my holiday break. It was such a pleasure for me to know another loyal member of the community. Thank you, Luis, for being around. All right. So okay, well let's take a look to what I did. No, thank to you, Luis. I mean, this community is it's a great community just because people like you. All right. So guys, let me show you what I did because this Friday I had one of my top 5 ever trades. All right. We kick off the year with I mean, not a banger, but a super hyper banger. Let me show you what I did. All right, let me show you what I did. Okay, where is it? Right here. Okay, guys. This Friday, January the 2nd, let me show you what I did here. All right. Very similar to today. I was looking at this 686, 686.50 key level. It was struggling SPY. As you can see here, pre-market heading lower, lower, lower. It kind of reclaimed this 685, 686. This 686 key level, but it started failing right here. It started failing right here, 686.50, 687, started failing to create new highs. So what happened here when it broke? Oh, when it broke this range here, it actually broke this here. Next candle, try to retest it like the I think it was like the 1 minute opening range or something like that. But look at this. It was tagging this level here, and I was like, well, I'm gonna try it. I mean, people just want to to take profits. So I took my position right here, and I just took it all the way to previous day low 681. So I took it from 686 to 681.70, and I got a 436% on my last runners on my last runner. It was an amazing trade. Let me show you why. Because I took some of my position on this candle here when we broke like this area here. Then I took like half my position around here, 684.22. That was low of the day. And then I didn't have any key levels right here. I mean, well, this 683.87, that was the pre-market low. But look at this. This candle for me, it was a fake. I mean, it was just like people that like got lost on the holiday break. They were just trying to, okay, well, let's do something the first day of the year. Well, but my key levels were more like waiting for this area here, waiting for this area here. So I took partials right here, 682.50. And so at the end, this trade went like, I mean, the whole, because, guys, this is just the contracts, right? The open position. But my whole position, it went like 250%. It was crazy. It was crazy because right here it was like 300%, and I still had like 50% my position. It was a super nice trade. It was a super nice trade. Ultra banger. uh AGMGA, no, brother. I share my trading ideas and my charts on the YouTube channel, on the post of the YouTube channel. And if you are part of any of the communities, I belong on Discord. You will see the link. Actually, I mean, I think the right place to take a look to my plans and my charts is right here on YouTube. Because in the communities, what I share, it's a link to YouTube, right? So yeah, you can just come here. Uh, L, I will have entered on the 5 minute opening range low retest, like right here. Yeah, that will be a good trade also, and this will be a 100% for sure. Dennis, you took that one too, but got out too early. Okay. Why, Dennis? I mean, did you see something, or just out of greed and fear? So yeah, remember, guys. I mean, once you start being on these trades and you start writing them, just look at the market structure. I don't do. I mean, yes, I'm watching my key levels and I'm waiting for reactions on my key levels, but I mean, additional to the reaction of the key levels, I'm just paying attention to the market structure, and that's how I write my trades. Do you watch QQQ while trading SPY? No, I don't. When I'm trading QQQ, I'm watching SPY. But when I'm trading SPY, I'm not watching anything. Aniket, your entry will be 1017. 1017 right here. Yeah, that will be a nice entry. Like the break and retest of the 5 minutes, just as mentioned a few minutes ago. Was well, Dennis, I mean, if you were just looking for a 2 hour and that was your trade, that was your plan, remember, plan your trade your plan. That's a win on my books. And don't get any FOMO because you were actually following your plan. All right, let me show you the previous day. What is this? The last day of December, the last day of the year. I took 2 trades here. What I was doing here. All right. I think I was kind of watching this area here. Yeah, I think it was exactly this. It was like the break and retest of this area here on 6 8. Look at this. It was 686 again. 686 again, guys. So break, displacement, retest of this 686, this area on the pre-market. I took this first trade right here, 34%. It stopped me out right here. But look at this. This was a retest of 688, 686.50, 686.50, and it started dropping again. So I took the same entry. Look at this. It was the same entry here, but now I was just following all the way to pre-market low. Neto, but why did you exit here? Well, I think I actually exited my trade right here. It was the last day of December. I was eager to get out. I had family in town, and I was like, well, I mean, 2 trades, both of them were good. Uh, that was my ball at the end of the year. So yeah, these 2 trades, they were the same idea, right? They were the same idea. Look at this. It's yeah. I think it was. I was actually looking at this area here on the pre-market. And then let me show you what is this. This is Tuesday, December the 30th. Okay, guys. What we were watching here, well, we were watching this market structure shift. This is the break, displacement, and retest of this pivot low. Can you see here? So it was the break, retest, and then drop. So I took my position right here. This is, what time is this? 10:09. And again, I was aiming to 686.50 right here. But I mean, anyways, it was a nice trade. What is okay? It was the pre-market low of the previous day. So I took 67% on Tuesday. I really like it. Yeah, last week was crazy. Last week was crazy. Let me show you Monday. What happened on Monday? Guys, if this sounds like boring, you are right. You are right. Can you see we are doing the exact same thing over and over and over again? 688, 50. What I was watching here. I was watching something like this. It tried, came back, broke, retested, another drop. I took my position right here, 688, and went all the way to 687. $1 drop, 83%. What about that? You don't need a complete market melt. Look at this. Entry here, 688.28. Exit here. Well, let's say here. It was $1.20, 83%. What do you think about that? Do you like that? I think it's better than taking calls. Taking calls is so boring. But yeah. And well, that was Monday the 29th. What happened Friday? Look at this. What happened Friday? It was the break and retest of the 5-minute opening range, low of the day. I took this trade right here. No, actually it was 10:07. Okay, 10:07, something like this. 10:15. I took this trade right here, and it went 42 to 59. That's 17 cents. It went like 40%. This trade right here. What do you think, guys? It's boring, right? Market the structure, following market the structure to the downside, or taking market the structure shift. Look at this, market the structure shift to the downside. All right. And the previous day, no, I didn't take a trade on Christmas. And I don't remember if I took something the 23. I think I did. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. The 23. Ah, yes, I did. It's 685. Look at this. I took this here. I took this here. Something like this. Market the structure shift. So it broke the 5-minute opening range. All right. It broke the 5-minute opening range, retested, and then drop again. No. It broke the previous week high, came back, retested, and kept dropping. Yeah, actually, it was something like this. 105%. And what was the, yeah, 684.50 was kind of the 684.50. That was kind of the target. I like boring. Yeah. Do you only trade SPY and QQQ? Yes. No, I've been trading only SPY and QQQ only for the past 6 months. Wouldn't market structure shift be when you break low of the day? I mean, I know. No, well, look at this. Let me draw it here, okay? This is the market structure shift, all right? When you fail to create new highs, yes, and you start creating market structure to the other side, all right? All right. Okay, guys. Well, I think when we stop live streaming, the 19, right? And I show you my, yeah, that was the 19. And yes, I did show you what I did, on the 19. Uh, all right. Well, guys, let me go to QQQ. Do you have any questions to now? I think no need to trade other tickers when you have one you can focus on with consecutive wins. Yeah. Neto, would you ever consider funded accounts to trade futures? I do have a funded account and I used to use it a lot. But you know what? I mean, yes, I know you are not risking your own money, but they have so many rules and it's so I mean, you need to be brain wired for funded accounts. And I like to take these kind of risks to have these kind of rewards. All right. And you just can't have that on funded accounts. Yeah, I know you can have several funded accounts, link them. I mean, I understand the benefits of funded accounts. It's just I think I like more. First, don't have others rules but mine for my playbook and my style of trading. And also I like how options play. I mean, options can give you way way better rewards than futures. You will be rich. Yeah, I just want to be happy, and I'm really happy right now. I'm a blessings billionaire. So yeah, no, but I understand what you're saying, Ellie. I understand what you're saying. It just I just like options more. Uh, and with my system, I have a proven system. I stick to my playbook like very consistently, and as you can see, I have good results. People ask me all the time, like, Neto, why you are so bearish on the market? I'm not bearish, guys. I'm not bearish. And I'm especially not bearish being 2 points away of all-time highs. It's just my edge. It works, to the downside. It works with this kind of pullbacks. And, like taking advantage of these pullbacks, this is not being bearish. It's just, I mean, that's just the way my edge works. I know it's hard for some people. Uh, I know it's hard for some people, trading the red candles or trading to the downside. I really understand. It's just I trained my brain to, I mean, to to don't care the color of the direction of the candles. And I like the downside because it's faster. And guys, if you know me, I'm not the most patient guy, especially when I'm in a trade. And I know some people say like, how can you say you are not patient if you wait from one key level to the other? Yeah, believe me, guys, I'm not the most patient guy. I have a few tools and a few routines and a few habits on my trading to stay patient. But I mean, I do need to have some support and additional help to stay patient. I'm not the most patient guy of the world. It's just that's why I like that's why I like the downside. Look at this. For example, I was watching this is today's, yeah. Look at this. I was watching these contracts here. I mean, the break and retest of the high of the day. From here, look at this. From here, 688 to here, 689. It same day expiration. It went like 35 or 40%. $1.20. All right, $1.20. But my trade, look at this. But my trade from 688.74 to 688.20, like 60 cents instead of $1, and it went 65%. So that's why I like the downside, right? Um, yeah, Joe, exactly that. It's easier, right? It's easier to stay on these trades, and also and I mean there's pros and cons, right? I mean, when you are wrong, I mean you can be just like today. I mean, I got hit with a negative 28% right here. But when you are right, look at this. When you are right, and it's, as you can see, it's kind of the double, right? I mean, for this trade, especially for this trade, it was kind of the same distance here and here. But yeah. All right, guys. So I already took 1 hour from your time. I'm I'm very happy to be back to our daily trade reviews. I've been updating AMD, Amazon, Nvidia, Tesla, and Apple key levels. So starting tomorrow, I will try to take a look quicker to SPY and QQQ because I want to spend some time looking at the tech names. Uh, and I understand there's a lot of people that they don't care about the SPY or QQQ other than just a reference for their trades because you are sticking to the tech names. And actually I would like just to go to Tesla today. I think this is the trade most of you took. So you had two different things here. Implied volatility, yes. Yeah, Benny. Yeah, that there. I mean, when you guys understand how Greeks work on options, yeah, you will see that like taking puts. It's usually the best thing overall. All right. So what happened in Tesla today? What happened in Tesla today? Is it, yeah, Monday, January the 5th? Okay. So we had. I mean, this was actually like super easy, right? It was super easy. You can have two different things. The reclaim of 450 right here, reclaim of 450 right here, or, and yeah, and I think the guys, for all the people who is in the on the Scarface community, what was the reasoning of taking calls with Tesla? I think it was the reclaim and retest of this 450. But look at this. This is the break and retest of the 5-minute opening range high, looking for 455. This was a 1 to 2.5 risk reward ratio trade. And if you took it all the way to here, look at this. 1 to 3 right here, 455.50. 1 to 3. It was an easy 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like 20-minute trade. I develop a trading view indicator to, yeah, send me an email. We can give it a try. Yeah, we can give it a try. For being honest, I don't use. I'm not watching other names. But the tool that I'm using here on my chart, it's a combo, and it has this kind of a screener for saying, for telling you what are the names that are with a relative strength or relative weakness. But yeah, we can try it, and I can give you feedback of how I feel it, right? Yeah, my email is on the channel description, Ali. It's neto at tradingperformancecoach.com. Yeah, just shoot me an email there, right there. All right. So, guys, thank you very much for joining today. It has been. I'm not gonna lie. I miss you guys. I miss you. Yeah, I was like, I went on visit to Mexico with my family, and I was like, oh come on, it's noon. What I'm gonna do right now? It's if I don't have to live stream to my friends. It was weird. It was weird. I really miss you. But now we are back. And we are back with everything, guys. Just as I said, last Friday I had one of my top 5 trades ever, and I hope that this year is gonna be a legendary year. And you and me, guys, you and me, we are gonna make it. I'm sure. I'm on your side. Yeah. Thank you, Max, Marta, Tocayo, Annette. Thank you, Lilia. Luis, Oliver, yeah, thank you guys. I know some of you are really my regulars here. Thank you for being here. And well, I will see you tomorrow. Bye bye.